Following last season's 79-win total, the New York Mets headed into this year trying to improve upon their record. Who would have thought, middle of September, New York would be just one win away from clinching their first division title since 2006. That game happened tonight. Let's take a look at the highlights.
As we head to Cincinnati, and oh yeah, she knows what's going on. One win away. Top of the first, Lucas Duda at the plate, and the Duda crushes one deep and gone to right field. It's his first career grand slam, and it's 4-0 Mets right away. Top two, Curtis Granderson at the plate, and the Grandy man wants to party. Deep and gone to right as well. It's 5-0 Mets, and that's all Matt Harvey would need. Harvey was cooking. Bottom six, Adam Duvall, see you later. And Jason Bourgeois on the bottom of the seventh pops out, and it's Wilma. With a great over-the-shoulder play, 6 2/3 for Matt Harvey. Top nine, David Wright, and he wants to do it right. A little deep and gone action deep to the left center field. It's a 3-run shot, and it's 10-2 Mets. Bottom nine, Juris Familia to close it out. See you later, Dre Bruce, strike three, and the celebration is on. The New York Mets clinched their 6th division title in franchise history. Matt Harvey improves to 5-0 with a 2.35 ERA and 65 strikeouts over his last 10 games. And Lucas Duda has now homered in consecutive games for the 5th time this season.
Baseball news, and it's not an off-season if it isn't rumor time. Reports are surfacing that the Baltimore Orioles have inquired about power-hitting DH Mark Trumbo. Trumbo batted a combined .262 last season with Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks, and he belted 22 home runs. The right-handed hitting Trumbo has 131 home runs in parts of 6 Major League seasons. Trumbo could possibly fill the O's need at DH or at first base. We'll have more details on that later on. Breaking coming in just now, Neil Walker is headed to the New York Mets for Jonathan Neese. So pitcher Jonathan Neese will be headed to the Pittsburgh Pirates. We'll have more on that at 11. Tennessee opened up training camp this week amongst swelling expectations for its football program. Volunteers come into this season on the heels of a 7-5 finish last season, including their blowout victory against Iowa in the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. With rising junior quarterback Josh Dobbs and rising sophomore sensation Jalen Hurd at running back on offense, and preseason All-American Derek Barnett, Cam Sutton, and Kurt Magid on defense, there's plenty of reason for Volunteers to have optimistic expectations for this season. Head coach Butch Jones returns as the Volunteers head coach. It'll be his 3rd season with another top 5 recruiting class. The Volunteers open this season in Nashville against Bowling Green on September 5th.
Guys, I'm here live at St. John's, and the weather's beautiful today. We got the kids outside running some track. Look at them go. But as you know, the weather here Saturday is expected to be rainy, especially in time for kickoff. They're calling for high rain, and a lot of rain, I should say, and high winds. And I had an opportunity to talk to Coach Carasillo, and Carasillo made a point of emphasis this week during practice that the team really needs to focus on ball security. With the high winds and rain, the passing game may not be that big of a factor, but running the football is going to be key. They went back to some wet ball drills that they were doing during the preseason, dunking some balls in some water, making sure the running backs are securing it through the holes. Now, field conditions shouldn't be an issue, as you know, as you can see back here over my shoulder here. It's an artificial turf field, so field conditions of muddy field, or that's not going to be an issue. The real big key is going to be the high winds and ball security if St. John's expects to win this football game. Reporting live from St. John's Field, I'm John Johnson. Back to you.
One of the top programs in all of Division III college football will have a new head coach going into next season. Union College and now former head coach John Audino have parted ways, with the school describing his separation as a quote-unquote retirement, with Audino looking at potential coaching options. Audino leaves the Dutchman as one of the school's all-time greatest head coaches, compiling over 100 wins in his 20-plus seasons at Union College. While Audino has a track record of much success, Union has fallen on hard times as of late, posting their first winless season in over 3 decades. Union will begin a national search immediately. Now to hockey, and this highlight's going to hurt me. After starting off the season like gangbusters, the New York Rangers are mired in an epic slump. Having lost 9 of their last 12 games, the Broadway Blue Shirts welcomed the first-place Washington Capitals into MSG, and, well, things just got a little bit worse. Middle of the first period, and it's great puck movement by the Capitals, and Justin Williams out-pots one home, and it's 1-0 Caps early. But the Rangers respond. JT Miller drives hard up the right side. He's going to skate to the middle of the ice, and he'll have a gorgeous finish, and it's tied at 1. Then Chris Kreider gets into the action. Off the rebound, Kreider drives to the center of the ice. He'll shoot and score. It's 2-1 Blue Shirts. Late in the first, New York's on the power play when Dan Boyle drives home his 4th power play goal of the season. Rangers lead 3-1. However, second period, Washington strikes. It's Yevgeny Kuznetsov, and he pots one home. It's 3-2. Then U.S. Olympic hero TJ Oshie would collect the dump in, and he's going to tie the game at 3. Washington now on the power play, and it's Alex Ovechkin doing what he does best. 4-3 Caps, and they're now buzzing. Late in the second, Washington back on the power play. It's Justin Williams. 5-3 Caps. It's now 6-3 at this point, and it's going to be Marcus Johansson. He would tack on one more, and that would cap off the scoring. He kicked the extra point. It's 7-3 Caps. They would go on to win over the Rangers. Finally, it's my favorite day of the week. It's tie week, and we're going to cue this one up. Let's get a close-up of this bad boy. Can you see that? I think that's a pretty good look there. Well, as you know, like each week what we do is we take a tie that you suggest to me, or I come out and find one. And this week we're going with Maryland Terrapins. I'm not quite sure why, but it's college basketball season, and both men's and women's basketball programs of Maryland find themselves in the top 5 of the country, and excellent candidates for national champions. They've also recently hired defensive coordinator or former Michigan defensive coordinator DJ Durkin as their head coach. So Maryland, we salute you this week. And as always, if you have any tie suggestions or if you want to be featured on air, you can reach out to us via social media or email.